Oh man, they need a lot of help. Wide open.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Toronto Mounties. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, Darnold. And he can't find anywhere to
That
go
didn't
with it.
cooperate
And he
at all.
goes down. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Check him out. He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle.
Darnold from the gun. And he's got Moncrief. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Here we go now. Green 39.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To the air again, Darnold.
Oh, hell, Sam.
Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted.
That wasn't
by
what
Landon
we wanted
Collins.
to do at
And
all.
they'll start out with
Panic
great
circle.
field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
From the gun on third, Watson. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here we go now. Green.
Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Back to the air, Darnold on second down. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out on onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Did we lose it? Is it me? Lose it?
To throw on 2nd is Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be smart with him. But whatever is going to take
I
the
got
message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter
That fullback
of
is
play.
89.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, fullback's 89.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith.
Oh.
Looking to find a lane that can't reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Damn it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now Darnold. Smith catches left side. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Okafor in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Get rid of the ball, Sam.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 36 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight end.
Ah, you hate to see that.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself, and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy. I just act like a broom that is. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. this is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Toronto Mounties.
Oh, ready?
Sounds like I see. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming. They know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue. They know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion. They know what that. I got some that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building. Yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building. Yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happen when you give it a fake life, and then the ape man. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of it. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of it. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle.
They call a podcast Poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the choco. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night. This break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your in the hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday with the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh, tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the choco. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the choco. I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. Oh, relax, 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 relax. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold.
Somebody call for the queen. Dagger.
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some morning, I had me some bricks by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never look it, my diamonds they touch, my neck and my belly, they calling for me and they, you want me like you and I look.
Oh, hey! How are you? Yeah? Very good. We had our swing game and going strong early in the first game.
All right, much
Oh,
appreciated,
well, thank you.
Coach, as we welcome
I'm
all
not
of
just
you
talking to
our
myself.
exclusive coverage of the National
Well, I
Football
mean,
League
you're always
on
talking to
EA
someone,
Sports.
just whether or not.
The scene a few
Yeah,
moments
but everybody
ago,
else
here
needs
it
to
is. It's
enjoy
unlike
the
any
glory that
other in
is
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
a two-part
These folks are
conversation.
fired up as their guys
Just
are
a
ready
side
to
note,
do
since
battle
we're the only two in
between
here,
the
we can
New
talk about this
Orleans
openly because everyone
Saints
now has to
and the
listen.
Toronto Mounties.
Did you happen to see the Firefly Funhouse on Monday?
No, I missed it.
Holy shit, was that cool?
Was it?
Yes, like, so, I'm gonna spoil it.
How is
Finn
it
Balor
out of
lost.
bounds?
So, Finn Balor,
How's he not out of bounds?
So, Finn Balor lost his match to, I believe it was Samoa Joe, in like 38 seconds.
Yeah.
And then his music was playing, he beat the shit out of Samoa afterwards.
Joe's
And
music
then
was
all of a
playing,
sudden-
or Finn's music was playing?
Finn. Then it just like faded off. Just-
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And everything went black. All the lights in the entire building went off. And you had Bray Wyatt standing there in the mask. And it's just Abigail King.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Like with the yellow contacts and everything. It's cool.
That's cool. Not a quick demon Finn wardrobe change.
No, not at all.
Third
He
play here, this
the
opening
music
drive
that played
is
after
up
that was
against a third and
him,
5.
like a track of him laughing.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to
Did we get help?
incomplete. However, we
Hell
did
yeah,
have
we
a
did.
flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them
Oh,
another
by the way,
third
sorry,
down,
Chris. I had to tell
they'll
Joe
declare
this
it
since
brings
you
up
know
Now that's smart
we've been
football
on a
right
lot of
there.
spat
You
for
don't
the
even have
last
to really spend a
little bit.
lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
I mean, I did
Now
like
Jordan
the
Berry on to kick this
the
one
one
away.
group me theme where we were just
All the Facebook video to Mo Bamba
Mobamba.
at the wedding.
And he was called
really
on
good.
3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Thanks, Chris. I love you too, buddy.
Oh hell!
A good return there, call it 13
So
yards.
just
And
as a
possession will
clarification,
switch
I cannot
hands
take full
first
credit
and
of the Mo
10.
Bamba at the wedding. That was a David thing also.
Hey, I greatly appreciate it.
I do like the fact of the confused
So
look that you
first and
had
10
for
now
all of
from the
about
30.
38 seconds, and then you're like, oh, yeah, I saw you mouse Mo Bamba, and so
I
it's
mean-
like, mobbing.
They begin the drive with Hines.
Ah,
Scratch
juke
only
him!
about a yard up to
Fuck!
the 32. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field.
That was quick.
And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report.
Ah,
On a side note, did you see the I think he's a receiver or running back? That's last name is Crowell.
cool.
Here's Darnold now on second down. Going underneath for
I assume they're going to
Crowell.
draft him.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4.
Unlikely.
And that'll bring up a
I'm
third
pretty happy
down.
with the
Everyone's
running
gotta
back
be able to
situation
catch
right
the
now.
football. Doesn't matter what
You gotta have
position
the
you
father-son
play.
duo.
If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I mean, this is NFL. It could be like first cousin.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And so I know Kevin is listening. I would like to commend Kevin for putting up 6 rushing touchdowns to break the touchdowns per game or in a game record against the Steelers 2 weeks after I tied the record with my shit running back Grant.
How did that happen?
I don't know. In 3 weeks, they gave up 11 rushing touchdowns. So anybody who plays the Steelers, there you go.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. And they rattle off a big one. 48 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Monkey. Thank you.
Now it's Darnold.
Oh!
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands.
I thought he was rushing.
On. Second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's
We
for
missed a
sure.
touchdown.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep
That
making
was well
plays like
played.
that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Darnold now to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Bo Allen able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
I am very excited to see Gruden on Hard Knocks, by the way, next month.
Oh my god.
Back at the
There's going to be
8
so
now.
much.
3rd and goal.
On a side note, Joe, I really, despite it being a Titans players podcast, I think you would really enjoy busting some bills if they really want to get content.
Oh!
I will see more of them trying to get
No!
out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
kick is right through.
Oh, we had that one.
And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open.
I love
But
my
right
converted
now, this is all about letting the offense just get
linebacker,
Out
punter,
onto the field
kicker.
comes New Orleans.
That's
And on
a
the last
roster
go
spot,
around, they
man.
really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
That's
territory,
an old
which means you're
NCAA
going to lose the
athlete.
field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a
Which
few
all
times
athletes
on
seem to
offense,
be
get a
really
couple
good
of first
secondary
downs,
and
and
skip
help push
everything
the
up.
field.
You know, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First
was a
play
good
of the
run.
drive, a success, 19 yards.
Boy, he does it at a
And
high
also, do you think
level,
Melvin
doesn't he?
Gordon,
Because when I watch
since
him,
we'll talk about
I think
fantasy
of his
thoughts, I know
vision,
Brian
straight
hopefully is
ahead,
listening. I know Chris plays fantasy
also
also.
has that sense
Hey,
of where
Kevin.
holes are going to
Do you
be
think
before
Melvin
they
Gordon is
actually
staying at the
land.
That a
Cardinals?
boy,
or-
Zoe.
From many of the other backs in the league.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. This
Oh,
one complete
okay.
to Christian Kirk.
Oh, okay.
And he's able to get this
Oh,
way
Pat, he was
down
in
deep
fire.
into enemy
He killed that one.
territory.
That was a breakdown in coverage.
Big play there for the Saints. 55 yards.
Wrigley.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is out.
Well, what do you got? Where are safeties? That's your job.
Quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. To throw is Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations.
No. Lorenzo definitely knew that he won the award. Don't get twisted. He pays attention to social media and what people are saying about him.
What we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make it.
And they work this out past the 25. A big hitter there.
That's good recovery
First
from
down
that
gain
defensive
of
player, though.
26 yards.
You know,
Like
as we
you grab
really
your
happy
keys and
after
you
that
have
play,
enough for it,
the
it's coming
offensive
up.
line.
Yeah.
To be able to create space in that situation when everything's jammed in and everyone knows you're going to run it, that's a big time
Because you're probably just thinking, hey, let's get to the 4 or 5 and get some breathing room, right?
That's all you're asking
Damn it!
for.
Why are there always two guys?
Instead, he's not necessary now.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it certainly appears
Oh,
that
also,
the
me
big
personally
guys
found
up
out that
front
Ron
take
Shazier is
charge
like a
of the line
90
of scrimmage.
overall
Two
safety,
really
so.
nice plays
Oh, well,
back to
that's-
back. But on the defensive
that's
side
fun.
of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure it out for the next play.
Call it a 3-yard
And
gain,
your,
and that'll make it a
converted running
2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back
Good
who was a
run.
receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Oh, Moncrief's dead.
He'll be taken down, but not
Oh.
before he gets into enemy
Face mask to
territory.
the no-no
His
square.
first catch there, good for 10 yards.
Oh, my
and first
God.
down. So in Saints territory now,
Moncrief,
here's 1st
what
and
are you
10
doing?
at the 46.
On a side note, when I search your name, Joe, for your
Darnold
YouTube
to throw
channel,
again.
on my YouTube, it comes up Joe Rogan,
His running back,
John
it's
LaJoy,
complete.
and Joseph
And he's
Keith.
going to get this
Nice.
one down to the edge of the red zone. A good
That's a quality top 3, if you ask me.
I mean, that's a
He's
grouping.
already proven to be a factor in the running
We'll
game
get Joe.
on this drive. Now he gets
You get
involved
Joe
in the passing
Rogan,
game.
who initially started the Area 51
It's
raid.
the modern version of workhorse
And
in the NFL.
I
Being able
I
to run it
truly
and
don't
catch it
understand it, but
with equal
I'm playing
proficiency.
along.
The Area 51 raid,
Yeah.
I'm making it very well known on every facet that could potentially record my voice that I am against it. I do not need the CIA tracking my voice.
Darnold from the red zone now.
I would like to actually stop the
And
record.
he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Chris Jones in there to get him.
That was
and
the play
that's
that
sack
we
number
wanted.
6 for him on the year.
I was happy with that play call. We just didn't get the protection to get that deep slant. We were looking at Hearns up the middle. We were going to have him. You hate to see it.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to spin free. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
No, that's not what we
All right, here we
want
go.
this.
Blue 90.
Oh,
Blue 90.
Seated to my right, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Toronto football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
I still like that play call.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Buffalo and New England in the game.
Darnold from the gun.
That's a
He's going to go on
play.
top for the end zone. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has
Joe, you
really
watching
been
Rough and Rowdy
contesting
on
about
Friday?
every throw in this first half.
Unlikely.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time
I'm not the
pass is
rough and
thrown,
rowdy type.
they're right there in good defensive
Old
position,
Brown's gonna be
able
watching.
to affect the play.
Oh, well,
And
that's a
Gano's
given.
kick is right through. And that will double their
Like,
lead as
it-
comes
it's
to
what?
6.
Twice the price as WrestleMania without any of the production?
All the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on
Right,
that one.
WrestleMania
Real
is
nice
10.
job, because really their goal
If
was
you
to
have
get
the
out of the
network.
shadows of those goalposts.
If
give
you
themselves
have
a little
what?
bit of room to help out their
If you have
defense.
the network.
Instead, they got 3 points
Yeah.
out of it.
The kickoff unit is out on the
I
field.
mean,
and
for
they will
those for the
send
normal
this one
person,
away.
Yeah, it is. You just buy the
Donovan
network
taking
for a
it in the
month.
end zone.
And then you get a whole month.
how many people actually
And the
do that?
decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's
What?
up a yard or 2 shy
How many
of
people
the
actually
30.
do that?
Everybody.
On the field now comes the New Orleans
I
offense.
see- I mean, apparently
and
not
this is
enough.
a unit that, to be frank,
I'm
doesn't
using my
look like
network
they've
password
woken
out
up
more
yet.
times than I
A
can
punt
count.
and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball,
I want Party to take priority. Party settings.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No
That's
gain
good
on the
run, D.
play there. 2nd down.
perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Down. Blue 80.
Now Watson looking to throw on 2nd down.
Did I PI that?
Underneath to his running back, complete. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is
I
thrown.
don't really
Timing is
believe
everything,
I saw
isn't
it,
it?
but-
And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before.
Following the the penalty. Here's Gordon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Lynch in there to drop.
That wasn't the play I
him, and his
called. I can
great
assure
season
you that.
continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Yeah, I thought that was coming.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson off play action. Over the middle, complete. That's Person. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Come back, come back.
On first down, it's Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
Please be okay.
And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the
Well,
ways
he
it
gets
converted
for the
defense,
entirety
and
of the
guys
next
want to
season
be
and
involved.
still
They can
win.
be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can
next year.
split out like receivers. But
Please
hands,
be okay.
route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Crisis averted.
Watson now to throw on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Who's this
Solid
fullback?
gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Down. Black 22. Black 22.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Melvin Gordon with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. Dances by him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They begin with a run by Crowell.
Call.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I remember playing, and from a safety's perspective, when you saw a toss play and trying to see guys get to the edge and get outside, that was always a tough moment because where do you go to pick up the ball carrier? If they seal the edge and seal the perimeter, They're going to bounce that outside. It's a lot longer run, and you've got to make sure your angle is right because once they get to the edge, they're going to pick up good yardage. Your job now is to make sure they don't go all the way for a touchdown. You have to become an excellent tackler against a lot of bodies out leading a runner. And on this play, the defenders were finally able to rally to the ball after a big pickup of yardage and herd him out of bounds.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom,
On second down, Darnold. Throw left side complete. It's Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Detroit!
On first down, Darnold. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And touchdown! Allen Hearns with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed
That was a
post-round?
little bit rude.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
That's the point.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Apparently, somehow Allen Hearns is in the running for
It's fielded in the end zone.
receiver of the year, but that doesn't make any sense to me.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7
Maybe it's
yards
due
all
to
told as
the
he's taken down
impeccable
back shy of
passer
the 20.
rating that
Out onto
fucking
the
Sam
field
Darnold
comes
has.
New
I
Orleans.
guess.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive.
I'm surprised my running backs
aren't
aren't in the
And
running.
just think of what it's
To
like
be
now on the
honest.
sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
Oh,
score
hell, we did not
points,
keep up.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's
Got
gonna
caught
get
on a
this
drag.
across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. Watson now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
That's
And he's gonna get this
oh
all
man.
the way down inside the 35.
I didn't get
A
playmaker.
gain of
Man, that felt like a
32 that
playmaker.
time. A first half update now from Philadelphia, and the Eagles out in front early.
That's an interesting
That one
play.
tight to this
I like
point,
that.
And you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, here's Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
That wasn't supposed to be a safety blitz, but it,
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Catanzaro now for the extra point.
Did Colton put Johnny Smith at fullback?
Extra point
I
good
think
by
so.
Catanzaro. And the decision to just
it's
kick the
Johnny
extra
Smith.
point winds up successful.
Yep.
That's the best Spider ZY banana I've ever seen.
That's great.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there.
According to
Points
Delaney
on the
Walker,
board.
though,
We just saw back-to-back touchdown
doesn't
drives. I
fucking
love
matter.
it.
He's only
High
gonna play
five
when
at our
he gets tired.
statistician Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive
Like
guy.
89.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football.
What the
He sees
fuck,
it.
Naeem?
He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
That's one of the problems with
Line of
having your running
scrimmage
backs be
again,
your
the
primary
25,
receivers.
2nd and 10.
I can't tell you how many times I've been 12 for 12 and then 12 for 13 on a drop.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Dancing
Oh,
away
no.
at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more after this. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Gone! Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
Darnold. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. To throw Darnold. This is caught by Hearns. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Nobody blocked
He is
him.
going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Gano's kick is right through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
Vibrate as much as possible.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I respect that.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Black 22! Black 22!
first and 10. Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now it's Watson. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Throwing again is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play.
Just
trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He sees the PA crossers formation.
A first down throw, Darnold.
Oh, PA crosser.
Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Darnold, throw the fucking ball!
Goes. Nazir Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't ask much of you, Sam. Just throw the ball.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second
on prevent?
Play, burn the timeout.
On prevent.
Out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
On prevent.
Deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards.
On prevent.
It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Darnold.
I have no issue.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
On prevent.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Fighting through, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta, and really pouring it on now are the Falcons. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
I just got a Falcons update.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Boom, landed. Boom.
Darnold on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
We
And
went
that's what
for
he's
it,
got to be
Jordan.
happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early
Say
downs like
what?
that first down there.
We went
he'd
for
be
it.
a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately
gotta-
for him,
you always
got a
gotta go
couple more
for it.
downs to play with.
Second and 10 now.
Thought we had it.
Always.
27.
You always have to go for it.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, they created a big run.
That guy is
Finding a
fast.
safety valve here. That's complete.
Oh, it's Landon Collins. That's why he's reading the ball so well.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down at 4 now.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Leopard. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he's got it to Hearns. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
A first down carry for Smith. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go now. Green 39.
To throw on second down is Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Detroit. Detroit.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back. And under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Stolen sack from Lorenzo Carter.
Yeah, right.
Here
Here it comes.
Here's Watson.
Damn it!
Side by Kirk.
Carter was unblocked.
This beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
I was worried about PA crossers.
He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
I was selling out on PA crossers.
I believe that'll be enough for another first
always
down
a threat.
It was just inside zone.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Which is always an effective play. Just ask Isaac.
First down throw, Watson.
There we go, Pat.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. Oh, nice.
No, Patrick. You got tackled, but Patrick.
But they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get two hands on the football and pick it off.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. Hurry up, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
I should have been sacked.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
They just break sack. It is a blessing and a
6 for 6
curse.
coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Darnold from the gun. Incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Blount. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Gerald Everett hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
Not a comeback you never left.
I don't know what his safety was doing there. His safety was not supposed to be
He just hit
blitzing.
double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's better. That's the way it should have been.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know,
Okay,
one going.
Melvin.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Throwing again. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nice job there.
That was
on the
interesting.
escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
So confused with how they all turned out.
Like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's a second down. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Baker somehow would have fumbled it.
Oftentimes that happens. Carter has, I think, like 16 forced fumbles on the year.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing.
Well, like somehow Baker would have somehow fumbled it twice. I'm not sure how he would have done it.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That play was completely dependent on getting Carter unblocked.
Really worked.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off here, the 32. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be weird. A face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Here we go now.
They'll run him now out of the gun. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Sam.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now let's go. Green 30.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught right side. It's Hearns.
Ah, break it.
To the 47 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short.
Damn.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw on second is Watson. Flushed out right. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. The 13 yards that time at a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
On first down, Watson. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. I took your advice from a bit earlier, tried to screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well.
They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away from making it work.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why
and he'll get it down to the 47.
Move to the inside.
With 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Just stay in your lane.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On first down, it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
On second down, here's Watson.
Oh, there's nobody over there.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They got 18 yards out of that.
I hate that play so much.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard
Well, I use it like once a game.
It
takes away one half of the field, but the other half is just completely open.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
To throw is Watson. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
It's not a comeback. You can never lift.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Watson looks to throw again. And this one's caught.
Yep, that's how you play press coverage. Just like that.
So that effort
Take notes, everyone. Take notes.
Going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's how you challenge them at the line.
All you care about, not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
I pressed. I went inside.
That's fielded in the end zone. Gets past one man. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, You're just looking for something to get you right back into the game.
I thought that was going to be a tutter.
I tried, but
We saw
we ran
a
out of
number
juice.
good games earlier today.
Only
This
had
one
John
might
Ross
top one of
food.
those. It's been a dandy as we
What,
come
dude?
up on 1st and 10.
Pull up a seat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get down
It's
to
not a
about the
comeback. You never
26-yard
left.
line. 9 yards is the pickup there.
Oh, it was
Now
almost a
second
kick
and
six.
1.
First play of the
If only he
drive
had
was
John
complete
Ross
all
food, he would've been
around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He pop out at your party.
Here's Darnold now on second down.
Jeez, that turkey I had in the
That's
freezer.
complete to his running back. No gain
Yeah,
on
3
that
pounds
one,
in
and
the
it's going to
freezer.
bring up a 3rd down.
Oh,
The
see
stats that
what I have.
matter
I
on
may
this
eat one of those
play
later.
don't help
That's
a
okay
team
with you?
very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
Oh,
no yardage. Great job by the
birthday
defense,
weekend's
though.
going
They
strong.
read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Yeah, I'll probably eat a pepper. I gotta go down there and cook some fucking. Yeah, go down there and go cook for this week.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage,
That's why we
Is
signed
there
one to
one?
a
I know-
one-year deal.
that big guy, oh, he's a nice
Oh, I
luxury
mean, that
guy.
is a smart.
He's a
Yeah,
good
he is.
complement to what else the other stuff we have.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's called momentum and centrifugal motion or whatever the fuck.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
He had 260 pounds moving forward. He was hit at an angle.
That's not
and then-
centripetal though. That's just momentum.
Scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye
Whatever.
discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means
Science,
is
man.
his ability
Yeah,
to
science.
read,
That's
react,
what's important.
and make a play.
Science.
But on that
Sports
one,
science.
he looked like one of those guys.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a
Person, I told Joe, I was like, when I searched for his YouTube channel on here,
Any caused
my top
incompletion
3:
is good for a defense,
Joe Rogan,
but when you add to it that you get a little hit on the
Joseph
quarterback,
Shue,
knock him to the
John
ground, make him
LaJoy.
think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game
We have
of this
Madden,
magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter.
the founder of the Area 51 raid, and Taco.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold eluding the pressure right.
Sam!
A crusher there as it's
Oh, this is gonna be
intercepted.
fun.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll bring this one back
Oh,
to the
shit.
29.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Joe.
He was trying to
Joe,
do.
no.
He was moving to his
You need
right
Sam.
and trying to shift the
What
coverage.
did you say? He was running backwards.
Also
No,
to the right
Sam.
and threw right
Joe.
into it for an interception.
No,
No.
Sam.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
I mean, there is Lorenzo Carter still on the field, so
So
there is a
wise
chance.
move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the
you essentially have
two-minute
four timeouts, essentially.
I thought, yeah.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Good job, Carter.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
Press
conclusion.
coverage on the outside. Defend against slants. Motherfuckers, please.
Here's Watson on the sneak.
I don't think he got that.
Very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Well, they gave it a shot. Quarterback sneak.
No way he
Not able
got
to
that.
get it.
No, but if you're going to call a QB sneak on 3rd down, you draw up to get it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe they were thinking 4-down territory.
give him
And
a
there will
chance
be
to
a break
think
in the
about what he's
action here.
doing.
They're going to take a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now.
This is
Trying
it.
to
This-
hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th
This
down.
is the game right here.
Now Watson going to sneak.
Oh, come on, animations.
Down here at about the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
We were there. We were
This
there.
may throw Lorenzo Carter out of the MVP race.
He got a sack.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come
Yeah,
up
but you're also
first and
not-
10.
He wasn't going to get the
Undefeated
MVP race anyway. Sam has 100 touchdowns on the year. We need like 50
Teams
more
on the
sacks
floor.
to have.
The Saints in victory formation now as
I
they'll
need John
take
Ross to take the
knee.
next 10 kick returns back to even be considered.
Or just, more PA crossers. No, you can't do PA
No,
crossers
Chris,
because that's
you
going to give Baker. We're going to see where we're sitting in the MVP race after this week and evaluate sitting Sam for RG3 in 17.
No, I'm not doing that. Just because of the fact that you're potentially sitting Sam. And I don't only have to worry about Sam, I have to worry about Lamar doing Lamar.
Lamar's leading right now.
I know. And there's no way in hell that Chris sits Lamar for even a drive if he can avoid it.
Fact.
Because Lamar...
Well, you don't want to go into the playoffs with Lamar hurt. That is a Chris thing to do, is to have his quarterback hurt during the playoffs.
Well, but Lamar
a
is
Week 17 injury would be the most
Titans.
Chris thing to happen.
There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles.
He's played a playoff game with Christian Hackenberg.
What did Chris say?
Because both teams finding ways to click.
Oh, Chris, I'm fully like totally on. Chris, you don't understand. I'm fully on board for the whole. If you're leading, make me stop you kind of game plan you have with Lamar. Like, there's no reason why you should sit him. Because the minute that he gets sat is the minute that Sam or Baker overtakes or Russell, whatever the fuck, Preston Culpepper jumps up there.
To take on the 49ers.
I mean, Culpepper, that's just PA
Our entire
crossers.
crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon, saying so long, everybody.
So basically, you're trying to give Chris the Baltimore Ravens actual game plan.
Oh, buddy!
Let's
Let's
draft
go!
a quarterback in the first round and not play him at all until there is a chance for the playoffs.
Let's. 3 awareness and 4 play rec. Damn it, we didn't get to the 99 finesse moves yet.
Does he really have? He can. So basically, he can read the quarterback's mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's so good.
He's a liability in zone though.
He blitzes. He's got one job. Hit
Fair.
the quarterback.
Chris, I respect you, man. Like Lamar doing Lamar things, man. If you play him, pack on the point. If you don't, I support that too, man. It's totally up to you.
No, you're not taking your ball. That stays inside.
I do like the fact that the Fire Festival started off pretty much like the actual Fire Festival.
Oh,
and got better.
Historically accurate. All he needs is some sort of job rule type of situation.
I mean, he is probably gonna get Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC. So
there's nobody else in contention.
Right, AFC Ross Culpepper or Culpepper's got that locked down.
Where'd your ball go, Bo? Where'd it go? We didn't take it outside. Go find it. Where's your ball? Bo, where's your ball? Okay.
How many more games do you have?
One.
Who's?
David.
Oh, nice.
Man, Lamar's gonna get so many points at the end of the year.
Oh, he's gonna be a 90+ overall.
Just in time for the playoffs.
Oh, it's gonna be phenomenal. Like it's gonna be stupid.
Look at Lorenzo's legacy score.
What the fuck? They just came this year too, didn't it?
Yeah, he was a rookie. He's already got more legacy than Khalil Mack.
So Preston found out how Culpepper is leveling up so fast.
12.
Every time that, like, let's say that Tyrann Matthew has
David
most
Sapala is now online. What?
Yeah, so that's how Ross Culpepper has been leveling up so quick, is because every single game he's getting
Record-breaking
the XP
experience.
Exactly.
Hello.
Oh, shit, there's David. Are we gonna have a playoff push by Sunday?
What up, France?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Hey, we're just living, man.
I like the sound of that.
Just living.
Yeah,
I have to play my game.
that's what I like to
Uh-oh,
hear.
so
You're the last
We
one.
will hit week 17.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, here we go.
And for all of the NFC South teams, you guys can just send Evan a thank you card.
The Bucks lost.
The Bucks lost.
I don't understand jersey sales.
Who's leading the jersey sales?
Brandon
The
Coleman.
Falcons' Brandon Coleman.
Who?
Exactly. LeGarrette Blount is leading my team. And
Does he lead your team in anything?
jersey sales.
I mean, like, statistically.
I mean, we're in Toronto and weed is legal, so I
Okay,
guess
I mean-
I guess I get it.
I'm backup free safety is leading my team.
Where do I see that?
You go
Is it
to
under
your
owner?
owner and marketing.
I swear to God, if it's the goddamn festival.
It won't be. It won't be.
Oh, you guys are
Yeah.
gonna love this. Jimmy Graham is number 1.
Nice.
My third string tight end. Then we have Eric Reed, number 2, for taking a knee, I guess.
Who you hate. Wait.
George Kittle.
Eric Reed for taking a knee. Oh yeah. That's a very NFL thing to do.
I mean, if anybody was going to be progressive with the concept of race in today's society, it's the Redskins.
It's DC.
And then we have George Kittle at number 3.
The Great White Hope.
Which I get. Davis Webb as number 4.
I mean, that just makes sense. You market
And
the
then
hell
team-
out of him.
Yeah, and then Josh Malone, the wide receiver out of Tennessee, who was my 6th-string wide receiver, rounds out the
Hey.
top.
Inner city kids need love too, okay? Charity is a hell of a thing.
So we got 2 Falcons at the top. Wow.
28-3.
Is Tyler Croft even Preston's starting tight end?
I don't know if Preston has a starting tight end.
How did the Falcons have 3 in the top 10? And how is Jimmy Graham representing my team in the top 10? Good for him.
Who's leading the league in interceptions?
Let's not ask,
The
let's not ask
Festival
questions as far as,
is leading the
let's
league
not
in
ask questions
interceptions
about
at
why you
31.
have people in the top 10. Just be glad you have someone in
Should
the
be.
top 10.
This man's a gunslinger.
He's never made a throw he's afraid of throwing.
He
If
does
I-
all the rest.
Oh,
What? Uh-oh, what happened?
wasn't ready for that.
What?
I went to go look at the festival, and his pads are at his ears.
Listen, we gotta protect the franchise. We made a poor investment in him, and there's no turning back now.
Side note, is anyone interested in a fullback that comes with his own chant in the crowd?
Wait, what? I could be interested in this.
Kyle Juszczyk, every time he touches the ball,
Oh.
it sounds like they're booing him, but it's
Are they saying?
use.
Are they Jewing him? Because I'd be very into that.
You're going
They're
back to the
using-
use check experience, David.
I'm now remembering all the pain he caused me. Now that you say that.
You don't even act like you're entertaining this.
Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna withdraw all my interest now.
You've had this. It would be like Eddie going back to Diggs.
Yeah, I can't do that. That fucking Jew.
I'm in the market
So
to
we're
trade
we're
Danny
racially
Shelton.
we're racially progressive in DC, just still anti-Semitic.
Listen,
Some things never
we didn't
change.
want to go to that. He made us that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I guess religion comes at more of a higher price. Hopefully, everybody can hop on and play this weekend, and we can start the playoff push before August.
Well, it wouldn't be a playoff push if we're in the playoffs.
It'd still be the push to finish the playoff. Let me rephrase: Super Bowl push.
Okay, I can work with that.
Let's just go ahead and let me lose my second round in the playoffs and call it a day.
Is there even anybody worth drafting? Like,
No.
it's a good thing we put those trade rules in place, because if you had stocked up on picks, you would be so mad.
And why?
I mean,
do
I'm
you
mad that
say-
they gave me 7 picks in this year's draft.
I mean,
I
ain't trading my
kinda
first round
want
pick
Curry Clayton.
regardless.
I want to make the mistake of Curry Clayton.
Who's he?
He's that power back out of Louisville with the
I'm
A
not
minus
scouted
stiff
a
arm
single
and
one yet.
trucking.
Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna make the late.
Louisville
the late
also
draft
has
mistake.
a strong arm quarterback with A minus throw
He's
power.
24.
Who's 24? Bronson Fitzpatrick.
He's also
I mean,
6
what a
foot
waste of a
7.
name.
Rashawn LeBounty? What a name!
They're all trash. Every single one of them.
Wait, who is LeBounty? There was a real LeBounty at one point?
They're happy, right?
LeBounty NFL. Matt LeBounty. He is now 50
gonna
years old. He was in the 92 draft.
I'm gonna make the
They go-
mistake.
In the,
Go
he
back
was
that
a
far for the names.
he was a 12th round pick in the '92 draft. He played defensive end, Matt LeBounty. He is currently a woodshop teacher at Thurston High School in Springfield, Oregon.
I'm also gonna make the mistake of the Auburn fullback who broke the school rushing record.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention to the stories. That's my bad.
Based on the trash, I've stopped paying attention to them.
Oh
Because there's
no,
nobody even worth gambling on.
And you're not gonna
he-
take. You're not gonna go with the black quarterback, Dasha Boykin,
There's literally nobody worth drafting at quarterback.
despite his great name, Dasha Boykin.
There's like
I wish I
7
could.
players worth drafting. Period.
I mean, everybody worth drafting is going to be gone in the first round.
Paul
And
Webb.
I'm trading my first round pick. I've already made this very clear to anyone and everyone. If you want a late first round pick, latter third, I'll let you boy. Otherwise, I already have a point.
Ace Carver is in the running, but he's not gonna make it down to where I'm gonna be. He's probably the better of the two aces. I'm just looking at names now. Jordan. There's a Richie Foley.
Oh,
Any
too
relation?
bad it's not. Oh, probably not, because we all know that. All of
How
us
do you
know that
guys get
Nick-
around teams running cover 4 against you every play?
Don't go 5 wide.
That also helps.
But that means I don't have as many receivers on the field as I can.
A11 offense. I mean, it worked at it worked at Antioch at one point.
They don't normally run cover 4 against PA crossers.
Yeah,
They run against me every freaking time.
They do run cover 4 against PA crossers.
It's more cover 3 though.
I get a lot of cover 4.
Manessa, Germany. That's a name. Oh my, there is a wide receiver with 2 last names.
Well, they just blocked a punt into the end zone.
Off to a start. Is the festival going to come in and kick?
What's his kick power? I can be convinced.
I mean, you're just going to run fake punts from that point.
That seems fair.
We already don't trust you. Dontravius Northern. Mario Boston.
Who wants to talk?
Here's Mason Ramsey's cousin, Martinez.
I literally have 3 tight ends on the field, and they're running cover 4.
I think they scouted you.
Like,
They respect
oh
the
my
customers.
god. Leave me alone.
I've drafted roughly every single lineman in this draft class. Not impressed. Looks like tomorrow's problem staying there.
Want to go to a music festival this year? Like, if the Chainsmokers are there, we are there. You know what I mean? Yellow.
I mean, that's how I live my
Are you a
life.
rap fan too? Dude, I can't get enough rap, dude. I love Post Malone. Oh, excuse me. Do you have any carteros? You guys want to rock and roll?
I slide, now that I've learned how to do it, and I get tackled as I slide every play, and they never call it.
Man, I'm dying to get that new Laney record on vinyl. That would sound awesome on my record player.
Speaking
I got
of
my
music,
23andMe
have you had any twerking updates from old Halsey?
Wait, how do you do it? Show me how to do it. Same time? Like this? I think I'm gonna do a gap year. Dude, Sarah and Jacob? Yeah, they had twin girls. You know what they named them? Maverick, and Axley. What flavors do you like? Grand Ras? Coconut?
How are there so many
Paradise, right?
CPU teams that are terrible?
Dylan's on answering the phone. Connor's
Like, we're in season 2, and we've got a couple of teams that are barely winning 3 games. And there's a 1-win team
I
out
told you
there.
Tiger's back, dude. He's back! I mean, I could have played in college, but, like, I kind of had a bad shoulder, so I just kind of...
I relate to this on a spiritual level.
Woo! Yeet. Oh.
So do you think Brock, who goes from Arkansas State, is Canadian? Middle linebacker? It could be a Brock party.
The festival hasn't been within 5 yards of receiver all game.
There's a punter with a flow. Alert. Curtis Walsh.
Do you think he's got the do-rag?
He does have the do-rag.
It's always a surprise when we have a do-rag.
Then he's right under Jackson Metropoulos. Can't tell if he's African American or Latino with a Greek last name.
Sanchez Cobb. This Spencer Whalen, that feels like a real name. There's a DeAndre Hawkins at left guard, who's white.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I scouted him. Yeah, he's dog shit.
He's white.
He's from
White
Tennessee,
DeAndre
California.
Hawkins.
He's probably from inner city Nashville or somewhere.
Ishaq Willie. Long Thompson. That's my dude. Left guard.
Paul Hoven. His name is Paul. We have a ginger. Carter. That's not the most Notre Dame name. Carter.
And by Notre Dame, you just mean white.
Carter. His name is Carter.
I think you're trying to say he sounds more like a lacrosse player.
Let's just say
in the Northeast.
The recession didn't hurt his family, okay?
They planned against it. They had the appropriate investments.
And
They have
I
a-
just
they have a
fumbled the
guy.
punt inside the 10. Nice. This
They have a
game
guy that helped.
is off to a start.
You know what? I'm going to start the scout of old Sanchez Cobb at 6'8". As we all know, I'm a big measurables guy. Nope, Curry Kirksey. One, his name rhymes, and he's from Hawaii. And the number 1 skill is, ooh, be my power block pass. I want to over under how many first round picks he traded this year. 4. Oh shit! So John Ross gets the broke season record for receiving yards too every game. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna stay in the party, and I guess whenever David hops off, I'll be ready to play against the old Bill. I'll be back shortly.
I'm that stupid, still down to do it if you ask stupid, get locked up and get back to it, yeah. Trap music.
He just missed by 30 yards. Damn it.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my cover, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights, just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a, welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this cases once. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the flow. 19 with a, I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no.
Well, Joe, it's 10-0 and neither team has a first down.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a, welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my nose, long nights.
Alright, we're gonna